Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing really, really well. So where are we today, Dan?
We're at Thorpe Park.
We've come to Thorpe Park. Unfortunately, I can't do anything other than the ghost train.
She's weighing it up though, but
yeah,
I don't think she should, but I think if she's going to do it, she should do that. But then that's probably not going to help matters.
No.
No. Yeah, we're down here for a wedding. If you've not already seen the vlog, go back and watch it. It should be online by now.
It will be.
We've just left
where
we were staying, the Travelodge in Morden. Yeah, it was about an hour away from here, wasn't it? Something like that, in London traffic anyway. And we booked shark cabin for tonight.
Yeah. Which we've never done, so that's going to be good.
So no major coaster riding today, just going to be a chill day at Thorpe, maybe a beer or two. I just want to do Hypeira, and I think we both said we want to do ghost train at the very least, because we've not done it since they've removed the VR.
And it's lovely and warm, 26 degrees. Up at home, up north, it's apparently absolutely lashing it down, so we picked a great day to come.
I'm so excited.
Bad day to wear black.
I'm so excited to get back on that thing.
I know, I'll have to queue up with him in the singles.
It's 70-minute queue for the main queue. I might check the singles. I'm probably not going to wait 70 minutes.
I think you should do singles.
I might have a word and see what I can do with fast track, because I've got fast track vouchers.
Yeah.
I don't mind paying a £5 for a fast track on 1 or 2 rides. You know, drop a tenner on to get on 2 rides that I really want to do. We get an hour fast track in the morning, but let's face it, everyone who's staying over is probably going to go and dive on
Hypeira.
Well, no, Hypeira's not on it, I don't think.
Oh, I don't know what.
I don't think anyway.
We haven't even booked breakfast for tomorrow, so we're
going to go into the Thorpe Shark cabins now and just have a word, because we don't really know how it works here. We've fly. It's just a fly, don't worry, a ladybird. We have stayed at towers a few times, as you know, but we've never stayed here.
No.
There's no signage out front to say where you're heading. I know that the cabins are there, and I do think you just turn a right just over this bridge. So we're going to pop our heads and see what time we can check in, and then take a quick 20 minutes out of the park to go and get our luggage from the car, because we'll park like right at the back of the car park. Yeah. Car park's really busy, so I think it's going to be a busy day. But again, it's nice to be back here. We don't come here often because of the distance from home, so it's like a treat. I don't know how you feel about it, but I enjoy it when we're here.
Yeah, and also the clientele isn't the most friendliest.
Yeah,
we like
they
to
tend
say.
to attract a lot of troublemaker young lads, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to go and have a look at the lodges, the cabins, and just double check when we can check in, yeah.
So we got in the park, and where are we going straight to?
Straight over to Hypeira.
Yeah.
100%. Just check out the single queue. It's £20 for a single fast track.
Is it?
And I'm dying to get back on it, because it's been a year, but I just don't know if I could drop 20 quid to go on a ride once.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money just to go on the ride. Well, once. But we'll see what singles is like and have a word.
I think you'll be all right on singles. I might queue up with you and then jump off to the other side. Yeah. Just so you're not on your own.
I don't mind being on my own, but...
Oh, never mind then, I'll stay off.
No, I mean, you come with me, but I wouldn't want you to feel like, you know...
Well, I feel like that anyway, Dan. I'm here and I can't go on hold, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
I mean, no one's told you can't go in anything. You're just doing it for your own back.
Yeah.
Get it? Thanks. To be honest, guys, this is the first roller coaster I'll have been on since I've done my backing, because I've just tried to ease off it and try and look after myself a bit more. But I'm not coming here, I'm not going on that.
No,
so
just like, it's so intimidating on the skyline.
It's bloody huge, isn't it?
Oh, can't wait to be around there, though.
I'm acting like we've not seen it, we've been on it, but...
I know. single rider queue, and it's quite long. And this one's fast track.
So
20 quid for fast track, and it looks like you're.
But then the fast track queue is just as big.
Yeah.
So if you were paying 20 quid, I'm not paying it to stand in that.
No.
If I'm paying 20 quid, I want to be walking into the station.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's moving, but still not great. But
That's moving, but
Dan's gonna stand. We're gonna stand in a single rider. Let's see how long it takes. We're gonna set a timer.
set a timer.
He loves setting timers. Loves to know how long this stood here for. But yeah, we're gonna stand here and see how long.
And the main queue is what, 80 minutes now?
Something like that. Gutted I can't go on it.
Now with the reliability it's had recently, I just don't really want to wait, stand in a queue for that long for it to go down.
No.
But then I could be in this one just as long. I don't know if this goes straight down.
It goes straight down. Goes straight down. But I can see someone in the queue with the Hypeira lager, so we might be getting one there. But yeah, it's a long. Seems like it's going to be a long wait. So as you all know, I came off the ride. Well, I've come down the stairs. I don't actually let you cross the train, but Dan's gone on. He's on the back of this train. I can't get any closer because I've got to go through the shop, so I'm going to try and get him. Here, you can see him there. See if he sees me. He's looking, I can see him. He's second to back row. He's up. Oh, I'm so jealous of him.
It's small because I know I can find lots of what it's not.
Got his arms up on the back. So fast. Definitely done my back no favours, so I'm kind of glad that I didn't go on. He's now going into his favourite bit, the inverted stall. Oh. Dread to think the buzz that he's going to have coming off of this now. He's clapping, he's clapping. So he's back with me on solid ground. We didn't manage to see his picture, but
No,
go
it wasn't
on.
even on there. Like it didn't even look like it'd been on the thing.
Go on, rub it
So
in.
second to back row, row 9.
I watched him right at the end and he was like this. Too much holding his face like, oh.
It's not. Do you know what? It's developed a vibration and a bit of a hardness going round. Yeah, it's not riding like it was, but it's a lot more fierce than it was. The air time is nuts. I thought to myself on the way around for like a split second. I gave it a thought and thought this at the minute for Paris wouldn't have been ideal.
No.
But second to back row, hands up going down the first drop. If you've got the confidence to do that, you can go on anything. But Jesus, I tell you, it was nuts. Still brilliant. Still a great ride.
Jealous of you.
To go on it a few more times, but you can never really catch it when it's quiet. I'd love to go straight back on and re-ride that all day.
We said when we were queuing, we said, we have to come in half term. But even when we've come out of half term, it's still busy because there's school trips all the time. There's always big groups of kids. Maybe later on when it starts dying off, maybe you could go on again, but we'll just have to see how quiet it gets later on in the day.
But yeah, that is now a very, very intense. It wasn't better. If anything, it was slightly worse. It's not smoother, no. So when we ridden it opening day, I thought to myself, if this ages badly, which I don't think it has, I think it's to do with the wheels and stuff that they've changed. By all accounts, I don't claim to know, but that's what the rumours are online, and we heard people saying in the queue that they've added like braces to the seats underneath or something as well, and they've added the different wheel compound because it's been stalling and not making it over the outer bank. I do think that's had a bit of a drastic impression on the way it rides.
Not a good one.
Is it like the big one? Is it like no? It's not like the Smiler. It's not uncomfortable. It's not unpleasant. It's just noticeable, and it's a bit of a shame that it's like that already. seems to be the thing lately, doesn't it, with rides? Like,
Yeah.
but it is what it is.
They
Still
are
a great
throwing
ride.
the trains out though. Absolutely
Still a brilliant
throwing them
ride,
out.
like.
Unfortunately, I couldn't actually cross in the station. I need to go back down the stairs, which is a bit of a pain. But it is what it is. Dan's had his go on it. We're now going to go and sit and have a beer and maybe some tweaks. I'm getting a little bit hungry. So we've got our drinks. Dan's got a pint of Stella, already drinking it. And I've gone for a Copperbird crisp apple. And with Merlin discount, it was £12 something.
12.80.
And we're on the hunt for the Hypeira lager
Found
and
them.
the Swarm one, and they sell them
They're
here.
over
But
there.
he did say there's other
You
places.
know what? I forgot about the Swarm one. And then I seen the can there,
I
so.
didn't. But they've got them in other places, so we're going to pick one up a little bit later on.
In all
I think,
honesty,
aren't
I
we?
don't think people like our beer reviews because
No,
they
it
don't
doesn't
do
matter.
that well, but
Doesn't matter.
we'll review them anyway.
Yeah, but we just come for a little sit down under the shaded area near the Spice Kitchen. So we're just going to chill here for a little
Hyperia's
bit.
done, I'm happy, I don't mind.
We're going
now.
to wait for Ghost Train to hopefully open.
Hopefully it opens. I've not checked since we were in the Hyperia queue. But just a quick one regarding, I'll leave these on. I keep taking them off, putting them down.
I know, I could tell.
Regarding Hyperia, that was an 80-minute queue. For the main queue when we joined singles.
It's now 60.
And the single rider took 45 minutes, give or take.
Yeah.
I accidentally stopped the timer halfway through, but we had a look on a photo that we took just as we joined it, and time referenced it to that. 45 minutes isn't too bad.
No.
I was riding on my own anyway. Do you know what?
But even if I'd have still got next to you anyway, because
No,
that
no.
fella that was stood in front of us managed to get next to you, because
so we would have got on
there was
together.
a group of 5, I think she said, and they couldn't all fit, so she let like a few load of singles on. But yeah, if you have Ray-Ban glasses as well that record, there was a lady in front of us and she was like, oh, I've got a strap, I've got these Ray-Ban glasses and all this, so I'm going to record a POV, and they told her to take them off.
Now,
So
Paris is allowed on when she's got her
'Cause my
glasses on with a
prescription.
strap, but I do think that the ride-ups are now onto them Ray-Ban glasses.
And the thing is, if they do tell me to take my normal glasses off, I could say to them, well, I will say to them, well, if the ride breaks down, I won't be able to see because I can't.
Which
like
is,
these are
which is a
prescriptions,
fair
so
point,
it's like
but,
I can't see.
Like, they are like blatant recording
It
glasses.
depends
That's
on
what
if you
they're
can,
for.
you can get prescription ones of
Yeah,
them.
I know.
So, but yeah, we're just gonna have a little chill, maybe get something to eat, maybe to share. We don't know yet. We're gonna decide. But
Yeah, we need something. We've got the restaurant booked in the hotel for 7:30. Vibe bar, and
that's the
then
one in the dome.
in the dome. Believe it's rubbish, but we'll let you know ourselves. We'll make up our own mind. But
Forget
then
the
again,
beer reviews. It's
we're
food
talking
reviews.
Merlin food here, so I don't expect the world
It's
anyway.
really nice. It's
not bad.
Crisp apple Copperbird.
My Stella's as flat as a
Witches.
yeah.
Right.
I won't say it because Paris still has to start bleeping words
know.
out again, but
Again.
flat as a witch. So we were feeling a bit peckish after our beer. So we went for a KFC.
Yeah.
I got a
It was
twister
rammed in
meal.
there.
Just wanted something small because we got a meal booked later at the Vibe Bar. Vibe Bar? Restaurant? I don't know. So we got a
In the
small
dome.
meal. Is it small meal? Small, medium, large? I don't know how it works in KFC. We don't really go often. Chips, chicken wrap. Paris, what did you get?
I've got a boneless banquet. I wanted to change the side to gravy, but they only had beans or coleslaw. So, beans it is. But it's not bad.
And 2 waters because it is
El
bacon.
Scorchio.
We're just sat outside the Ghost Train entrance, which we're going to do once we finish food.
Because that's
You
what I
see,
can
it's
do.
just empty it out. But yeah, we're going to get this down and then go and do Ghost Train because we haven't yet done it. Let me turn the camera
You got
on.
the
We've
mic
not
on,
done
you
it
don't need to
since.
shout. I'd say Friday nights, but we didn't even do it then.
No, we've
It
not
broke
done
down.
it since it went to the all
When it was Darren Brown, we did it
theatrical
last.
thing. Yeah, last time we did it was Darren Brown's Ghost Train. So yeah, we'll see what it's like. 35 minutes.
Not bad.
I don't know how many they let through at a time, but judging on how many just walked out of that shop then, quite a few. So yeah, we'll get this down and then we'll speak to you when we're heading in there.
Yeah.
The plan is this, Ghost Train, out of Ghost Train,
Shops.
Camden Junction Bar, and then over to the shops. And if we get on anything
The dome,
bonus,
maybe. Well,
there's
if
not
you
really
get
much
anything.
Paris can go on.
I'm not too bothered.
I know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying to the viewers that might be coming here with someone who doesn't want to do the roller coasters. There's not a
It's got
great deal at
problems.
Thorpe Park
It's
that
not
you
that I
can
don't
do.
wanna.
I know, but I'm talking like medical reasons. There's not a great deal here for families to do if they're not big on coasters. They've got Ghost Train, the rapids.
And the rapids isn't working. I don't think.
Yeah. So, you know.
And Ready Player One.
But we're mainly here just for an extra night stay in the Thorpe cabins, Thorpe Shark cabins, which we'll show you later. Full room tour to come. We'll be in a separate video, I think.
Yeah.
We'll probably show you a little bit of checking in, but the full review and stuff will be in its own separate video and tour and pricing and all that.
So what do they need to make sure to do?
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Tell your friends to also subscribe. Right, we're going to eat this. We'll see you shortly.
Oh, sorry. I have a feeling this is going to be a very, very, very long wait.
A timer.
We've got a 35-minute wait, apparently. It's a 15 to 20 minute theatrical experience, but we'll just see. 35 minutes.
We've never done it, and I can go on the posters, and Paris has just been stood on her own, so we might as well just queue for it.
Yeah.
See what it's
It's
like.
under shade anyway, at least, so at least we'll be shaded.
It's really hot today, isn't it?
Very, 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 very hot. We'll catch up you in, probably when we're at the front, because we're just cattle penning at the minute, and that's not fun, is it? For anyone, let alone just us. So we've just come off the ghost train, last call, ghost train, something like that. It was okay.
I didn't love it when it was Darren Brown's ghost train. There was something about that though that felt like it had so much potential.
Yeah.
The actual mechanism, the actual mechanics
Train.
side of the ride and how it moves. Genuinely, I've never noticed it when we wore the VR back
great, isn't it?
when it was Darren Brown. But it felt like you were on a real train, like hand on heart, just like you were on a real train.
It was so good, but
very clever.
the mics were a bit fuzzy.
The microphones on the actors were very quiet. The sound effects were a little bit too loud to hear what they were saying. Personally, for me, I think Paris thought it was pretty cool in a certain room. For me, I liked the room, but I didn't rate the whole demon kind of thing.
I didn't rate. I just liked the theming,
spiritual
you know
kind
what I
of
mean?
thing of the story. I don't know why it went down that route. I think they could have probably come up with something a little bit better.
I noticed as well that the demons at the end that were on the train weren't the best. I'm sure it was masks that they had on.
Yeah, so spoiler alert there
And like
for
red leather gloves and stuff.
I'm sure most of you
weird.
have done it by now anyway. We're like last to the party.
Last to the last train, that's what it
but
is.
yeah, the final kind of jump scare at the end didn't really do anything for me.
It's too long for 3 actors to film.
Yeah. It was too long for 2 actors to film because they'd stand in the middle of the train with a good distance between each other, but then the people at the ends
can't see or
hear or see what's going on, and the music and the thumping and the bass over the top is too loud for you to hear what they're saying. The story, got a loose idea on what it was, but again you couldn't really hear too much of it.
No.
Sadly we were in there with a bunch of youngsters and they were just loud and messing and the actors were trying to do the jobs, running them down the train, and they were pretending to like touch his bum and things like that. And it's a shame because it's always a handful that ruin it for the majority. But that is what it is.
It is.
We're not judging what we experienced based on that. We're just saying that was part of what,
but it was an
what we did experience.
I don't think I'll be rushing back.
I probably wouldn't go back on it unless it was a complete and utter walk-on.
So it was 35 minutes when we joined the queue, and we got near the front and they were asking for a free, and I said, well, where are 2? Can we come through? She said, yeah, it was about 20 minutes.
So I think we got on 25 minutes.
It must be every single rotation, so the actors have to do the whole spiel and then go back and do it again, so it must be like 20 minutes waiting, then 20
guys
minutes again.
In the actual train itself, they must have a rough day of it because they do the brunt of the acting.
Well,
they're in the train
loads more people,
and then the train moves through elsewhere. The train moves through elsewhere. She's looking a bit pale considering how warm it is. And then the train moves through into another show scene, and then you get off, and then the actors follow you through into a room, and then they all come back, and it's like, so they stick with you throughout, the 2 actors. I'm sure
so
they change shifts, but
more in there,
they're killing me. But yeah, it was okay. Was it better than the VR? I don't know.
Yeah, because I didn't like the VR. The thing with the VR is they could touch your legs and stuff, and you didn't know.
Yeah.
And I thought I liked that aspect of it, but
I felt like there was less theming in there than what I remember.
Definitely a big plane going that's just taken off as well over there.
But anyway, yeah, it was okay. Would I rush to go back and do it again? Absolutely not.
So Dan's gonna got us.
So we're having another beer
at the Camden Junction bar.
Like I say, we're staying over, and we've still got another 2.5 hours left.
Yeah.
So we're going to see what's what. I don't know what we're going to do. We need to go around the shops, the mega store, and have a look at the merch. We could slip out and get our bags and come back, so we're not going against the rush later. But
I don't think there'll be a rush later.
No, neither do I. So yeah, we're going to enjoy these, and then we'll see when we decide what we're doing after this.
So we've come in the mega store and we was met straight away with the Saw merch, and I'm absolutely loving it. Oh, I don't want that side. That's Inferno, but I don't want that. But there is some new t-shirts, this new magnet, which is cool.
Yeah, we've only just walked in here and straight away we're drawn to the Saw stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a nice mug.
That's horrible, that,
Anyone who knows me enough knows I love mugs. That's why I'm with Paris.
Hey, that's rude, that. And they've got obviously the Minion, we call her. There's a brolly as well. Big Saw umbrella. But then they've got the Billy, which is there. Saw the Ride jumper. A bottle.
It's a mixture of Inferno stuff.
Inferno.
Yeah.
Which, Inferior.
Come this way, Paris.
Don't like the Inferior stuff. We've got Colossus on this side.
Never been a big fan of the Colossus theming.
No.
Theming, merchandise. That's not bad.
The resin.
That's not bad.
Not too bad. More of the Nemesis Inferno merch. Oh gosh, they've even got a gilet for you.
Right.
You can fit in like your worker.
Stealth socks.
Stealth. I don't like the Thorpe Park merch. I don't know why. I just think it's a bit, I don't know. I like the Saw. The Saw Thorpe Park merch is boss. But I don't know if I like any more. I like this mug. It's a cool mug. I've got this top already. Oh no, I haven't.
You haven't?
No, I know who you are. There's two versions of it. I don't think they've got my version anymore.
Saw resin's nice.
There's a jumper. Nothing on the back. £45 for a jumper. Jeez.
Saw resin.
Does it twist? Oh, see, they missed a trick there. They could have had that bit twisted. They missed a big trick.
Swarm mugs.
We've got a Saw the Ride jumper with zipper pockets.
Paris is just drawn to all the Saw stuff.
What's on the back? It's okay. I don't like this blue one. I never have. It's a dark ride. We've got a blue t-shirt. Got another jumper, another hoodie. Yeah.
Swarm. The Swarm stuff's never. I do like the ride. Swarm stuff's never really changed too much.
No. Never updated really.
Collapsible water bottle. I don't know why.
And then the hype merch. Hypeira.
Yeah. Even the Hypeira stuff, I'm not massively sold on the colour scheme and the logo. So it wouldn't be for me. I haven't actually got anything Hypeira.
It's very dull.
I do like the mug a little bit, the one that's in the Hypeira shop, but otherwise that's about it.
I just think it's very dull. A lot of the stuff's very, very dull.
There is some coasters over here, Paris.
Coasters?
They're quite nice.
Not roller coasters, by the way, guys. It means coasters for your cups. Actually, they're made pretty well, to be fair.
Yeah, they're quite nice.
They're not badly made. Oh, see, why did that not have Billy's face on? Missed the trick.
And then you've got the usual array of glasses that you can see at Towers as well. They've got these in Nemesis Inferno, haven't they?
Mm-hmm. Is this Swarm? It is.
Yeah, Swarm pillows.
Shouldn't it be that way then? Isn't that the way the logo goes? Because it says on the back, it that way.
Yeah, maybe
I'm pretty sure it's that way. Other than that, there's not really much else that we'd pick up. Well, I wouldn't anyway.
No, there's not. Do you know what? That for me is like the ideal size mug. That's about the size I have my coffee in at home. My like flat white that I make. Perfect size mug. These oversized ones, just no time for them.
They're £8 each. You can get a swan one done.
No, I don't really like the green on the
What
bottom.
about
If that was all white, I could be tempted.
Would you like stealth?
I like stealth. No.
If only there was a saw one.
Nice magnets Paris.
Oh, I like the saw one. That's cool. With the
I like the
hanging
swan one actually.
decorations. Thorpe Junction, there's the ghost train.
Some bits round here that's reduced.
There's a lot of stuff that's reduced at the minute, I noticed.
Well, they're trying to get rid of some of the old logo water bottles too.
Yeah, because they've got the new one, haven't they?
Yep.
Yeah. Thorpe merch is just Thorpe merch. I don't get excited over it.
And over here, Paris, you've got all the new Thorpe
new
logo
Thorpe.
stuff, which
I don't like the colours.
I know.
Like, they're going for this sort of... Yeah, no. Reminds me of, like, American colleges. Do you know what I mean?
I don't hate the new logo. I just think the old one was better. And I know it's been a bit of time now for people to get used to it.
But we've still not got used to it.
Love it, but for me, I'm not a big lover. And then they love a globe, don't they?
Ew, what part bloody doesn't?
Parts.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they are.
it's very
Paris.
clever.
I think there's patches over there.
It's very clever. If you're wondering what that noise is as well, that's storm surge in the background, making that horrific noise. Dan said there's patches. Oh yeah. Are there badges or patches?
and
Oh, there's
keyrings.
badges. Oh, I like that one. That may be a purchase. That's
What is
a
it?
big Billy badge. It's a badge.
Is that a badge?
It's a badge. It's huge.
Where are you going to
Got
put
Saw
that?
logo. I don't know. I've got Disney ones. It's fine.
What are these?
You can get the
Why is
poster
the phalanx?
pins. That's what it is. They're just
Mystery pins.
blind bags.
£8? It's not £8 for one of them.
£8 a
Tell me
bag.
that's not £8 for
It
one of
is.
them.
Oh, they've got the saw and the keyring. I might have to get the keyring instead. Oh, I don't know. There's a lot.
Ginger and brown.
And then we've got...
Ginger. Ginger. Yeah, I'll show you.
I love it. Dan,
Yeah.
I may need to purchase one of these.
Right, I'll like.
It's so cool.
find us. Hello again. You all right? We just gained a new
Gathered.
subscriber in the shop.
Hi.
Asking who our channel is,
And
so
thank
welcome
you.
to the channel. Paris is picking up all
All
sorts in this
sorts.
shop.
I am.
Go on, show us what you got.
Billy Magnet, because you can't go wrong with Billy Magnet. This is called, which I find really funny, Saw Pig Plush. But obviously, as we all know, is there a name Amanda?
We've got about 5 of these things on the bed
No,
at
we
home.
haven't. I'm thinking of getting the socks. Because I've got Saw Ride socks, but I like Saw. And then this, because I can put it on my ghost face bag on the strap. And then we're going to pick this up for Rebecca, Dan's sister, the Swarm keyring.
I think that's it. There's nothing for me that I fancy.
I hope that's it.
I always like the mugs, but there's just nothing. Like I say, these ones, look at the state of this. The people down here, like the youngsters, the teenagers, they're on another level. You just wouldn't believe. Fridge magnets. Like, I know Paris has showed you these, but that's probably my favourite one. But I'm not getting it. She's looking at more Saw stuff.
Damn, there's new tops. So we've got this one, I Know Who You Are. Or this one.
It's 50 quid, that.
I know,
No,
the
it's not. No,
choice
it's not.
is
It's alright, it's
yours.
not. That's a hoodie.
The choice is yours.
Well, that looks a lot too much like the one you've got.
They all do though.
And then
they're
again,
all
so does
similar,
that.
aren't
Yeah,
they?
it's just a different design on the back. Right, we'll get back to you when we find out what she's getting, which is probably going to be after shop.
I'm not. So I ended up buying all the Saw merch I picked up, and we changed Rebecca's keyring to a magnet instead.
Look better. Sorry, my microphone's in my pocket.
Yeah, Dan's not got his mic on, but yeah, Dan was like, oh well, we'll get this one instead. But we're going to head towards Stealth, did you say? He wants to see if they've got single riders. We don't know who's got single riders.
Single riders and what's not.
No.
So, and it's not very clear on the app.
No, so we're going to go and have a look. Have a walk around, a stroll around the park. And off he goes, he's going to go do Stealth on his own. So, bye. See you later. but he's going to do this on his own. Sorry about the loud music as well. I'm trying to not get it on the camera, but yeah, 20-minute wait for stealth. So Dan's just been signalling to me, and I don't know what he's signalling. He's going like 3, maybe 4, wiggling his hands, throwing them in the air. So I'm going to try and capture him, but if I can't, then it's not going to happen, is it? But yeah, we'll see if I can do it or not. Never mind, it's just gone down for a temporary delay. Great. Let's see if he comes out. I hope he doesn't. I hope he stays in there. But yeah, there's a delay, as usual. Oh no, he's out. He's come out. He's left it. Here he is. He doesn't look very happy, but oh well. So I'm currently just sat by Saw, and I've just seen the security go through, and I don't know if Dan's getting jinxed today because he's not. I don't know. Hopefully he can get on it. We are sat at Saw the ride though, and he's going to go do single riders. And I'm gutted because I do love this ride even though it hurts. But got to keep your health in check before anything else. And I am sat right behind or in front of a speaker, so it's not doing very well at the minute.
So I've just come off this absolute death trap, and I say that not linked to the ride in any way and its theme, but it was quite literally horrendous.
It was a long time though.
They sent me almost straight up into the station, and then
it takes me saying, oh, I'm in the station, for I keep my eye out, and oh my god, so many trains are coming past, so many with empty seats as well. I was like, has he been on, has he not been on?
They were batching quite slow in the station. I don't know how long it was, but that was really poor. I've always been a fan of this ride and I do love the theme, but as a whole that was just riding horrifically. This section here, just jacks your neck and it's just rough. The mid-course brake run may as well not even be there because it just doesn't brake at all. It just flies straight through it, straight off the edge. You fly out your seat, smash your shoulders into the restraints. Yeah, it's not aged well at all. I mean, it's been notorious, it's been rough over the years, but that really was bad. For me to say it was bad. That would have done you no favours at all. It's probably not done me any either, but yeah, that will be the last time for a long time that I ride this thing.
So I've just come and picked up the Hypeira lager and the Swarm lager from the Camden Junction bar. How much are they, Dan? How much did it come to?
20 for 2.
That's with discount as well. So another two beer reviews to review on the channel. Obviously, we know most of you don't watch them, but it's fine. We like getting the content out and we like tasting them all, so it's
I'll put my microphone back on
nice.
because I just want to say something. On the beers, these aren't from rural brewing.
No,
these are from Windsor and Eton Brewery, so it'll be interesting to see what the difference is. We might review these tonight back in the room. I think it'd be fitting to do the review while we're here.
Yeah,
we've
probably
got a couple
best.
of beers to drink. We've got to just transport the cans home, that's the only worry. In one piece.
Yeah.
So it might be wise to do them at home, I think.
We'll see.
Because obviously, as well, keeping the fridge at home.
Yeah.
These might not be cold when we get that from our meal later.
No, probably not. But we don't know what we're gonna do.
Well,
we've been doing Saw and it's still busy everywhere.
Yeah, everything's shocker, and there's nothing here that I'm not that bothered about. Well, there's nothing here that I'm not being on. I'm looking over at Stealth because I did want to go on that, but I'm not joining the queue again for it to break.
You can go back over and go have a look if you want.
I had another look at Hypeira. The single rider queue was bigger than what we waited before. So I think we're going to head out, get our bags, go and check into the room, go and sit and get a beer somewhere. I feel like that's all we've done in this vlog, but we were never coming down here just to do Thorpe Park. We were coming down for the wedding.
I never was anyway.
And it was fitting to just do a trip, and then last minute we decided to...
Might go have a look at Swarm Island over there.
Oh yeah, because we've not been over, have we?
We'll have a look at that and then probably end the vlog in the dome maybe.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
So we just got into the dome. We didn't go and see Swarm Island because we just couldn't be bothered. We come through the Vibes Bar and Grill where we're going for tea tonight. Bar and kitchen, sorry.
You've all seen the Swarm before, and the queue's 50 minutes at the minute, so I'm not bothering.
I think we're just a bit done.
Just want to chill out.
Yeah.
Again, the main reason for coming, quick ride on Hypeira, which I got, very happy with that, and to do the stay over tonight, which we're going to do. We've got a meal booked just behind us in the Vibes Bar and Kitchen at 7:30. So we're just going to head out now, get our bags, check in, and go and see our cabin for the first ever time. I've never really seen any videos of the interior. I've got an idea, I think, on how they look.
We're going to
pictures
do
and
a
stuff,
separate
but
vlog on that,
be a
so make
separate
sure you
video.
do stay tuned to that. But we'll just probably leave it at that. There's nothing more that
not
we
been the
need to
most
say.
exciting day, really. It's been extremely busy,
It's been a
very
Thorpe day.
crowded. The rides haven't been too unreliable. It's a shame about Stealth because I would have picked that over Saw.
But yeah,
The
wasn't
all
bad.
that lets you down here for me, and Thorpe can't control it, it's just the youngsters,
Yeah,
the
the
young
riffraff.
teens that come in. They seem a different breed down here to like Alton Towers. They're just
Like
a handful.
causing
Yeah,
stuff,
they like to
chaos.
cause trouble, it seems. They like to just, I don't know. I'm sure some of you will know what we
Agree.
mean if you come down here, but that
Yeah.
seems to be one of the issues.
It does.
Um,
But we'll leave it at that,
Yeah.
guys. So if you do like what you see, please do rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Ginger and Brown on everything minus TikTok, which is.
Ginger Brown 18.
But for now, we'll see you in the next video, which is the Thorpe Shark Cabins.
Bye,
Bye
guys.
guys.